Is it on, Tommy? Time to show some goddamn records. Mm. My favourite 10 Years After album. Alvin Lee, unfortunately, tends to ruin every album he made by going into that ghastly, I just want to rock and roll with you, that sort of shit. He ruins every damn album. Um, this one is probably the most, um, you know, like number one, side one, Bad Scene, Two-Time Mama, and Stone Woman. 3 killer tracks in a row. And then he has to go and do Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Side two, If You Should Love Me. That's shit. I don't know that you know my name. That's pretty damn good. The Stomp, I think, is pretty good. And I woke up this morning, it's pretty good. So, good old 10 Years After. I do not recommend this album under any circumstances. It's absolute fucking garbage. Ravi Shankar and Andre Previn. Shankar Concerto. Hang on. Fuck. Good cover though. Shankar Concerto for something or other. Really nice cover. This is an actual Indian copy. I can't be bothered getting it out of the sleeve, but it weighs an absolute ton. It's 200 gram, and this is an original. It's an Indian Odeon copy. It's just trash. I mean, honestly, to God, it is awful. There's Andre Previn, whatever his name is, and there's Ravi Shankar. Yeah, beautiful cover. Just doesn't work. Absolute shit. It hasn't got Good Morning Little Schoolgirl on it. That's 1 plus. I love this cover. It looks like he's on the toilet. Look. Looks like he's having a shit. What a great album. Holy crap. I love this. The Tramp Shining. Richard Harris. Man. Yes, indeed. Richard Harris sings Didn't We, Paper Chase, Name of My Sorrow, Lovers Such as I, In the Final Hours, MacArthur Park. Oh, yes. Dancing Girl, If You Must Leave My Life, and A Tramp Shining. All new Jimmy Webb specials. Oh, my God. Great, great, classic album. This one's pretty good too. I'd love to take it out of the sleeve, but I can't be fucking bothered. It's like, remember those old Kodak slides? When you pull it out, it's like, this is the slide, and there's the picture thing in it, and pretty good album from memory. I haven't played this in ages. I don't have to tell you, Gin Buddy, Blue Canadian, Rocky Dream, Sunny Joe, Best Way to See America, Once Upon a Dusty Road, Roy, How I Spent My Summer, Coming Home, November Song, Slides. There are too many saviours on my cross. Worth it just for that one alone. Holy crap. That is so great. That's the one. Hang on. That's the one where they, got, it was just some poor bum drunk, singing in the street, like an old bum. And they just put him on the record. It's fantastic. Oh, this one's great. Richard Harris, My Boy. Wonderful, wonderful album. Sure, he can't sing. Who gives a shit? the best singers are the ones that can't sing. Neil Young, Johnny Rotten, you know what I mean. Bob Dylan. Beth, Sidewalk Song, Proposal, Ballad to an Unborn Child, This Is Our Child, Like Father, Like Son, Requiem, This Is Where I Came In, Why Did You Leave Me, All the Broken Children, My Boy, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And This Is the Way. Lots of Jimmy Webb tunes on this as well. Oh, God, I love this. Nancy and Lee, you've lost that love and feeling well. Now, can't touch the Righteous Brothers. Lucy Dreams, Greenwich Village Folk Song Salesman, Summer Wine, yes. Storybook Children, Sundown, Sundown, Jackson, We Got Married in a Fever, Hotter Than a Pepper Sprout. And then Some Velvet Morning, the greatest psychedelic song ever written, with no psychedelic effects whatsoever, but is the ultimate psychedelic tune. Sand Ladybird, I've been down so long it looks like up to me. What does questions and answers? What does Some Velvet Morning really mean? We don't know. The words velvet and morning rhyme in our heads. Phaedra sounds like Phaedra, the best album by Tangerine Dream. Oh, Christ. What a masterpiece. Bach would be proud to acknowledge that as one of his own compositions. Christ, yes. What does Some Velvet Morning really mean? We don't know. We don't know. The words velvet and morning rhyme in our heads. Phaedra sounds like an upper that doesn't quite make it. What the fuck? Is Sand a rewrite of the Desert Song? If Nelson Eddy sang like Lee, he'd still be parking cars. If Jeanette MacDonald sang like Nancy, she'd own the parking lot. Is Jackson really a love song? If love rides a white horse and votes the straight pacifist ticket, the answer is no. But if love is an everyday thing, good and bad, up and down, sad and happy, warm and warmer, then yeah! Does Ladybird contain political overtones? The only overtones Ladybird contains are the high notes Lee misses and Nancy laughs at. Fuck, I love this. Oh, I love Nancy and Lee. Holy shit, I love them. That's fucking unreal. Okay. What about summer wine? Well, what about summer scotch? Summer bourbon? Summer vodka? Wine is liquid love. It sings and makes your heart remember. Is Billy really strange? Yeah, Billy Strange was the famous arranger. Yeah, he is, but he's the best arranger in the world, so let him be what he wants. How cool is that? Nancy and Lee, Richard Harris, 10 years after. Yes, Ravi Shankar and Andre Previn. Nein, mein Schwein, mein Liebkind, mein Arschloch. All right. Votes for the best album cover of all time. This one have to come in pretty high on the list. Really high on the list. Boots. Nancy Sinatra. Only one good track on it. These boots are made for walking. All the rest are covers of Beatles songs. God help us. And Stones. I won't even list it. It's awful. Yeah. But the cover. Oh, I've never played this. It just looks awful to me. Nancy in London. She's put on the pork, trying to act like, sitting on London. It's probably shot in America or some, but it doesn't matter. Nancy in London, Friday's Child. Friday's Child was a single from memory. It wasn't that great. Leads off an exciting new album of hits by Nancy Sinatra recorded in London. Actually, the back cover photo, she looks very pretty on that. Side one, no. Won't even mention it. It's got Summer Wine and Friday's Child, which were Summer Wine was a hit, but Friday's Child was too. But certainly ain't Friday on my mind. Look at this one. This is a lovely cover too. Oh yeah. Cowgirl in the Sand. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so mono. Check it out. It's a mono. Oh yeah, baby. Feel the weight. Reprise. I'd love to take this out of the sleeves to show you, out of this plastic to show you, but once again, it's got Jackson on it. Oh Lonesome Me with Lee Hazelwood, which is pretty good, but Country My Way, this one is. It is, you know, I mean, Lee Hazelwood's genius with a, you know, small, mid to larger G, but some great musicians on this. Charlie McCoy. There's so many. David Briggs, Neil Young's producer on piano, Buddy Harman. It's okay. It's good, you know. I mean, it's not knock you out good, but it's good. And the weight, the damn weight of this thing, it feels like 200 grams. These are all originals. That's an original 1960s. Now, to finish up on a rather depressing note, not really, why? Tchaikovsky Concerto No. 1 in B flat minor, Opus 23. Oh, up in my top 3 piano concertos. That is my number 1 love in life, is the Romantics and piano concertos. Symphony Orchestra under the direction of Kirill Kondrashin. This is a well-known. I have 2 copies of this. A Living Stereo Red Seal RCA. I have 2 copies. I just went to look for the other one. It's in somewhere, but it's there. Stereo orthophonic high fidelity recording, Red Seal. Yes, well, yes, it is the Living Stereo. This guy's just too frantic for me. Yes, he was like a big deal at the time. This was a big seller. Van Cliburn, sort of, you know, autistic or something like that. Plays it by the numbers with passion, but there's just something off about it to me. It's just too. This is the version, Concerto No. 1, Tchaikovsky, that I love above all others. Nelson Freire, Brazilian, still living Brazilian pianist. And, oh God, this album, when I was 19 years old, you know, fuck Deep Purple and all that shit. This was the one I played to death. Side 2, Grieg, Piano Concerto in A minor, Opus 16. That's my other one in my top 3. Rachmaninoff comes, you know, I can't, there's too many. So this one I've had on CBS since 1969. And it's just, there's something about this guy. He just gives it that, he plays it, he's not frantic, but he gives, how can I explain it? If you ever see this one, I've got the CD of this as well. This to me is the version of Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1. 1419,